Welcome back, everyone. Small border town with a small school district, rural school district at that. So throughout the months, the years of actually supporting certain rural stations, you get into habits and habits of stopping to get fuels, pick up a couple of refreshments for the day or coffee, lunch, and everything becomes a norm. You get to greet people, same people, small town. You get to wave at people as they come by, be cordial, be respectful, and be friendly, right? Especially when you've got that big marker on your vehicle, that everybody takes kind to you, especially in small border towns. So when that happens, you just get into a habit. And this particular one, I've talked about it on the April Fool special, the live stream, but about this bus driver who was a school bus driver for the local school district. It's a small school district, but either way, they had members, they had teachers, school bus drivers, coaches. It was a full size district, functioning full size district, including this particular school bus driver who had his route, knew his stops, and this is rural, so they're going to be stopping on uh, the only roads that are actually in between them, country mountains. So they know their stops, they know their ins and outs, just for the fact that due to climate, may there be rain or snow. You just got to be prepared. You got to know where to stop. You got to know where to pick up the kids, and you just got to know your basic stuff. And you got to be pretty much uh, uh, streetwise in that kind of elements because they can be harsh sometimes. But along the way, you also have a lot of downtime in between stops, in between your point A to point B, your drop off pickup when you're fully empty, and things come to your mind, or you get approached, or you become friendly with people from around that area, or actual, in this case, smugglers, I guess, or they could have been relatives, but I didn't hear anything like that. So this particular bus school driver had a medium-sized bus, not the big ones, just not the small ones either, but medium-sized, and he proceeded to actually to go on and pick up groups of illegal immigrants. Now, he didn't go out and look for them. This is actually pretty well organized. So along his route, after picking up and dropping up the kids in the morning on his way back into his station, his yard, right, his maintenance yard. Along the way, he had people waiting for him, and where nobody could see him because this happened for quite a few years because I've waited for this guy for years, but not constantly because we were always switching back and forth, with our schedules. So he would pick up at least 15 to 20 actual individuals that made it to this point and load them up. And as soon as they got on the bus, they were actually instructed to uh, lay themselves on the actual bus seat, curled up like in a fetal position for the entire ride till they got to a drop-off spot, to a safe house actually. So all of these, the pickup and the drop-off of these people, were in an area where nobody can actually catch a view of what he's doing. You know what I mean? But again, he can't divert himself from his last step of going back to the yard. So he can't veer off because of GPS. He can't veer off because people might see him. And then my question, people in small towns are nosy. They're going to be like, why is he over here? Why is he over? He has no business there. Believe me, they do get into your business like that out in small towns. So it had to be somewhere planned along the way. It has to be something that is not going to catch anybody's attention, and it didn't. And he would pick them up and then drop them off, and he would continue to his yard, and they would clean up the bus, whatever they would do to it for the next day. This happened constantly until somebody decided just to check him out for no apparent reason. Just check him, talk to him, and for some unknown reason, lit him up and popped his head in. And that's when he saw the first few seats when people were just in the fetal position, just hunkered down, on top of the seat. So you can't see the actual seat, but you can see the bottom feet. In the bottom feet, there was nothing there to show because they were on top of the seat. They're pretty big seats, so they have plenty of room to actually hide. And he saw that, and that's when the questionings came on, and he called for backup, and the gig was up, And that gig was going on for quite a while, and duped me, duped all of us. And I think it was Agent C that actually got curious, him. He don't care. He was gonna light you up for any little particular reason he can, because you're so far from the actual border that you're vulnerable in that point. And that in that sense, you're vulnerable because of the mileage of the actual border fence to where they actually pull you over. So that's one of the things that they use on you in these type of situations. They don't have an excuse to pull you over just for the fact that you're within 20 miles, I think, from the actual border, or some formula like that. They can pull you over and talk to you. They can't search you, but in this case, he didn't search; just popped his head up inside. And he saw people in there, so that was enough for probable cause. And there, it all fell apart. But this, he was a real school bus driver. It was a real school bus with a real, what is it called, manifest through for the highway patrol. So if they were doing on the real up and up, and was very successful. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.